Hey, good morning. It's Donald and Mary, and we're here to bring you your morning weather report from Blairsville, Georgia, mile 31 of the Appalachian Trail. So Mary's gonna go ahead and take it away and tell you all what's going on with the weather. I got Jordan in the background here making some noise, so sorry. He's getting ready for his first show. Go ahead, baby.
All right, Donald, thank you. Good morning, everybody. Right now in Blairsville, it is 56 degrees and foggy. We're looking at a high of 76 degrees today. It's going to be cloudy early and then partly cloudy later on this afternoon. There is a slight chance of a rain shower, and the winds will be between 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, 54 degrees. It will be partly cloudy, then cloudy overnight. The winds will be light and variable. Up on Blood Mountain today, high of 68 degrees. It's going to be mostly sunny with 5 to 10 mile per hour winds, gusts up to 20. And then tonight, 50 degrees, mostly cloudy overnight with 10 mile per hour winds gusting up to 20 miles per hour. The water is very good out here right now. Still remember to top off between Hawk Mountain Shelter and Justice Creek. That's as you're hiking north. Of course, if you're coming south, start at Justice and, top off to Hawk. That way you don't run out of water there. That section is always dry. Now I'm gonna turn it over to Donald and he'll talk about some more stuff we have going on out here.
All right, guys. So it's pretty steady out here for shuttles. The phone calls are steady from morning till night. Emails, yada yada yada. We take contact from many different angles, meaning from email, messenger, text, everything from Mary's phone to my phone, and
that's right.
So while Mary's driving, phone calls are sent to me, and then I take care of them, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, there's a lot of hikers out here, guys. Lots of BMT hikers, too. A lot more than in the past. We've been working the BMT quite a lot, actually. One shuttle over at the BMT, one over here at the AT, and then me on phone. So, but the BMT is definitely picking up with the number of hikers that are passing through. The roads going, or the access roads to the gaps, like Fingerboard Road for one, Childers Creek, Coker Creek, USFS 23 and 22. Pretty terrible roads, man. 23, I guess, is not so bad. I haven't traveled them. I'm taking this from Jordan and Mary and the videos that I've seen. But Fingerboard Road is...
It's horrible. I won't drive down there again. It's kind of choose which place to put your tires and drive over the ruts that have been eroded. It's about 5 miles of that, very slow going. Both sides at the beginning, they're very nice, but once you get down in there, do not try to go down in there without a vehicle that has all-wheel drive and high clearance. You're gonna get stuck. Without a doubt, you will get stuck. Stay off of it, and I'm not afraid to drive on any of these roads, and I have decided that this road is a no-go.
Yeah, we have some no-go roads. One of them is Trey. The other one is Blue Ridge Gap, which is mile 75. It's only 0.9 miles to the top, but it's the worst 0.9 miles that it's not worth it. And so by the time we're done beating the car up and everything else, it's not worth the money. And so we don't like to charge big bucks, man. So we just tell people to meet us down at the bottom. The Fingerboard Road will probably X out and no more of that road. And so did Emerald drive down in there with his Porsche?
He did drive down in there.
What did he say about that, man? This dude's driving a Porsche.
I guess it's, an all-wheel drive, and he has these different little things he can put it in. What we both decided that those roads were not desirable. I'm actually going to meet him today at 68 crossing there.
Okay. That's a good spot,
yeah,
actually.
So we're going to meet there, and I'm going to...
Right off the town.
Yep.
Then it runs you right up to the Chirala.
Right. I'm going to get him over to the Unicoi Gap on Joe Brown Highway there for the BMT. And actually, the last time I was out there with him, we came across the Chirala Skyway going to that Unicoi Gap. And that little road that's 2 miles in, the Joe Brown Highway coming off of 68 there. I'd stay off of that too. In fact, I'm going to go around the Hiwassee Dam Way today because the last time we went up in there, that road was really bad. It was navigable,
Peace, brother.
but that's a pretty much rutted out road too that I would advise people to stay off of. So we're just going to take the little bit longer way around today. That way we know for sure that this is a great road. There's no turning around. Do it right the first time.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing out there today. Coca Creek Road, I mean, for the most part, that road, it was nice, but you have these two areas where the water comes across. They probably need to replace the pipes that are drainage pipes in there. And it was just really deeply rutted in those two spots, and you just want to stay off of that road. Don't go down there with a low clearance vehicle. So you will get stuck.
Thank you for that info.
You're
I have videos, man. I don't know. Did you take video of that or?
I have some video. I'm not quite sure which videos I have of everything, of
I'm gonna go
course.
through and search them. And I'll get some video up later today, man. When I get a little time, man. Yesterday was busy with phones and emails, man, and get people coming to do huge platinum blaze hikes. So
that's right.
yeah, man. So that takes time to actually. When they come down for a week or something, they fly in, man. We pick them up, and then it's just one. We have a huge, like, just a plan that we've worked out with them that takes sometimes up to a month or two. And so, and there'll be pickup, drop-offs, food, everything, man, just everything. And it's all planned out perfectly, man. Whether they follow it is one thing, man, you know, it's a whole other thing. So, but yeah, and so that's what we have going on, man. We did have a hiker that we brought up here, an older lady. She actually ended up in the hospital. And so yesterday we received a phone call from Katie over at Above the Clouds. And there was a drop there for her, the hiker, the injured hiker. There was a drop, or a mail drop that was at...
It was at Above the Clouds.
Above the Clouds. And they wanted us to pick that up for the lady and bring it in town. And so we just happened to have a Cooper Gap from Byron yesterday, later in the afternoon. And so Mary swung by Lucky's place, man, and met Katie, right?
Yep, met Katie. She was right there where I asked her to be. I scooped it up, and we moved on with our ride. After that, I got it down to her, and she is...
So she fell off the ladder, climbing up to the second deck at Hawk Mountain Shelter. And when she fell on some backpacks, slid down, fell down the stairway, smashed her head on a rock, man.
Yeah.
Wow. And so concussion, crushed vertebrae.
Yeah, she had it pretty hard. So she's been recuperating in town, and of course this
at the Best Western or something, man. And Comfort.
You know, she's trying to make plans, I guess, trying to see her best plan for getting home. And, you know, this ends her hike, of course. She was planning to go to Fontana Dam. Unfortunately, thankfully, she wasn't hurt any worse than she was hurt.
Man,
you know, so.
It's unfortunate. Those accidents do happen. And she said that she may have had some mud on her shoe. So, guys, be very careful, man, out there, because anything can happen. Little slip, little fall, it's wet out. This Georgia clay, man, this clay is so slippery. It's like ice, man. Once it gets wet, man, dudes, I'm telling you, man, I don't care what you have for lugs on your shoe, man. It's slippery. So be very careful out here and mindful, man, because that's how quick a hike ends, man. They actually had to extract her with EMTs. They had to go up in there, and it's a 0.5-mile hike up in. And so up from Hightower Gap, unless they flew in, I don't know what they did.
Katie said ambulance came in and EMTs went up and got her.
So it's 8 miles.
That's the information that I have.
It's 8 miles from the moment you leave the tab until you hit Hightower Gap, where you can access Hawk Mountain Shelter. And so when you get to Hightower Gap, there's a parking area there, and the road splits, and the trail crosses, and so the ambulance can access that, and it's 8 miles by dirt road to access that area, and it's not the nicest dirt road for something like an ambulance,
right?
And so it's not bad, but it's not the greatest either. I wouldn't want to run an ambulance.
They're not out there driving all the time, so you know it's a little more rugged for them.
Yeah, and then the hike up, man, is pretty brutal, and luckily those killer hornets aren't out there anymore, because There was a killer hornet or whatever those things are, those hornets,
Yeah.
Japanese
They were
or
angry.
very angry hornets that were tearing everyone up, man. Every year that someone gets messed up by hornets, but there was a hornet's nest over there, man, and everyone, those big old hornets too, the big Japanese, whatever, like,
Yeah, I
what
think
they're
there was,
called.
I can't remember what they're called. But
Woo,
yeah,
my friend got whacked hard, dude, coming down off there, man, because he goes up to Hawk Mountain. A lot of my friends, man, that come out here, that come up every weekend, man, they kind of drive up guys, and they'll drive up to the Gap and hike back and forth or something. But they go to Hawk Mountain Shelter a lot because it's accessible. It's only 0.5 miles away, man, or Springer Mountain or Woods Hole's only couple miles from the Gap, man. So a lot of my friends do that. But one of my buddies got whacked really hard with those Jap hornets, man. Anyways, they're not there anymore. So the thing is, man, is no one removes them either. They just let them stay there, and so because it's part of nature, and
That's right.
tough shit if you get stung, basically, man. It's not that.
It's up to you to pay attention and be careful.
Yeah, and so she will be going home. And we will be assisting her, I believe.
She hasn't contacted me yet, but she was making plans with her husband last night when I was speaking with her, and she's trying to find the best options available. I told her what we can do, and we're going from there. So I expect to hear from her later on today.
All right, cool. And so be very careful, guys, out here, man. Anything can happen. Any type of accident. Don't move too fast, man. If you're tired, take a break. If you're dehydrated, drink some water, man. If you're aching, man, and you're probably dehydrated, man, just drink some water. Stay aware, man.
That's right.
There's no need to move fast. I just talked to a guy yesterday, actually, or the day before, that was like, dude, I did 15 miles the first day, 15 the second, and like the third, I don't. He was in pain, man. He's like, dude, I don't need to move that fast. And I was like, bro, don't. I mean, you don't go to the gym and start pumping out 300 pounds on a bench.
That's right.
Unless you've been doing it for a while. Anyways, all right. So today we are going to BMT.
I'm heading out to BMT, getting him from 68 over to the Unicoi Gap on Joe Brown Highway. And then after that, I'm heading out to Deep Gap, North Carolina, and assisting some hikers out there.
And heading down to Amicalola.
That's right. And that's a beautiful drive, too. When I come out of Joe Brown, I'll hang a left across the rest of Joe Brown, head towards Murphy, and then I'll make my way out to 64 in Deep Gap.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's a beautiful drive out there. I enjoy it.
All right. That's what we have for today, guys. I hope everyone is doing all right. If anyone needs anything at all, give us a call. We're here for you.
That's right.
All right, man. Peace.